Hello everyone and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. So last time we did a docking around Minmus and established a Minmus base, which went sort of okay. We forgot to leave a control module there, so it's more of a Minmus refuge shelter right now. But we'll go back at some point and fix that. But for now we've got a really nice mission here. We need to do a flyby of Eve. And before we go on that mission, let's just pick up some research here. We have enough for 5 research unlocks here in this tech level. Pick up nuclear propulsion. We're probably not going to use it on this launch, but we can get it for the future. Large volume containment, advanced metalworks, and grab heavy aerodynamics and heavy landing. Mostly unlocked that's here. And unless I'm mistaken, the Kenny has enough delta V not only to get to Eve, but also to land on Eve's moon of Gilly and then get back again. So I think that is exactly what we are going to try here. Yeah, and also to check off another mission, what we're going to do is we're going to approach the moon, try and get this decoupler test done, and we can combine that with a gravity assist from the moon, so we shouldn't lose any delta V from going to the moon. Whereas on this one it's going to be Kazi, Subus and Tedden. Okay, and with everything set, let's do it. SAS on, thrust to 100. Let's kick off this mission. First stage. Okay, we're out of the atmosphere, so I can already deploy the fairing. Deploy our solar panels and comm units. And decouple. Next stage, and off we go. A single burn here to circularize and get us the moon encounter. Going to be a rather long burn, but you get to skip that. Those sort of lined up with a collision course on the moon, which is what we want, because we need to be on a suborbital trajectory. Okay, so nothing else to do but to walk towards the moon. Okay, apparently this isn't a suborbital trajectory, because we've got escape velocity. So even though we're going to collide with the moon, it's not counting. Just going to check by adjusting that slightly radially in. Nah, it's not counting. Okay, so we can't do a little cheeky thing that way. That's fine. Okay, so put in a pair of maneuvers which will send us retrograde with respect to Kerbin's orbit, which will bring us slightly closer to Eve. And then we'll just need to wait for the intercept opportunity transfer window. Here we are now set on an escape trajectory. Yes, and I had a mission there just to gather some goo observations from what we've left behind, and that's auto-completed. Nice little bonus chunk of money. And there we go. We are now in orbit of the Sun instead of Kerbin, which means we get to do a whole load of extra science. Can collect all of that data. Scientists can go EVA. There's EVA report. And do EVA science. And then I can just reset all the experiments and we can continue on our way. Okay, so we do have to wait a while. We've got to wait nearly 2 years to get our transfer window. But that's absolutely fine, not running life support or anything, so we can just fast forward until we get there. So yeah, normally you'd wait for the opportunity before actually launching, but when you're not running a life support mod, it doesn't really make much of a difference whether you launch first or not. 600 delta V burn, still won't expand all of this stage, should give us a flyby according to the maneuver calculator, not according to the other thing. We'll just see what happens here. Okay, so I did the maneuver that the calculator told me to, but it didn't really seem to, it doesn't really seem to have calculated the intercept at all. which is a bit unfortunate. Might mean in a future orbit. Okay, I've failed the test small hardpoint mission. Right side, our communication system's holding up absolutely fine. Okay, I think on the orbit after this, we might be getting close. Yeah, it's the orbit after this one. I'm gonna manually do this because I'm not really impressed with how it's been doing it so far. Okay, I have a maneuver to get me into an encounter. It's in another almost a year, so more fast forwarding is required. Yay, we are lined up for an encounter. Okay, I've got a maneuver that should put us within somewhat of an aero capture. Velocity aiming a little bit higher because we don't have heat shields on this stage. Is that stage out? Okay, and here we are. Around Eve. Right, so before we do all of our crazy braking maneuvers and things, let us grab some science. Alright, Ted and again can go out. There's EVA report. Go play with the device again to get the science report. Store the science. Okay, so far so good. Okay, we're now in low orbit over Eve. Get another load of science. Nice sunrise over Eve. We just have to see if I have guessed the attitude correctly. Put away our solar panels. Can hope we don't burn those off on the way in. Okay, we've entered Eve's atmosphere. Oh shoot, it's starting to get severe heating effects already. Shite. Well, if trying to aerobrake into Eve, have to remember to bring a heat shield, otherwise catastrophic failure. Okay, well, we'll just have to take that one on the chin. That's a bit of a disappointment, but hey-ho, that's part and parcel with doing this on this Ironman mode. Sometimes things are going to go horribly, horribly, horribly wrong. Let's see what we did get. Got some of our missions. Entered orbit of the Sun, flyby of Eve, spacewalk in orbit of the Sun, failed the hardpoint mission, it timed out. Did get the Explore Eve mission, so it did pay for itself, even though that was a bit of a mess and we lost a hell of a lot of science there. I think I should have tried just not aerobraking, might have been the best option there. Look at the next mission though, we've got another one for going for Eve to orbit, orbital spacewalk and return to Kerbin, so I think we can definitely do that next time. Scientific data from space around Eve, we can definitely pick that one up. But anyway, so yeah, a bit of a harsh and abrupt end there, but it was a partial success. I really underestimated the heating effects going into Eve like that. Definitely need a heat shield if we're going to try aerobraking into Eve. Oh, lesson learned, and we will take that forward next time. But if you enjoyed this, please do leave a like and or a comment. It really does help things out. And otherwise, hope to catch you in the next one. Until then, remember to be kind to yourself and everyone else. Cheers.